Hi guys, Yolanda here, back for the, I think it's part 2 of the Whimsical Higgledy-Piggledy journal. So, if you remember, I had this piece of paper in my stash that I had folded, so I'm now using it to make that. So I cut that out, and this is the part left over. So what I did is I made sure that this is 8, because this happens to be 8 inches, and then I did a ½ an inch there. I used my scoreboard, and of course I folded it. So I'm going to make a pocket, because this page, you know, this is copy paper, so it's quite flimsy. So I'm going to just put that aside for now, and you can guess what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use glue for this. I'm just going to make a simple pocket. I have distressed the edges already, and I'm going to add that there. Now you can see it's right on the edge there. I think I'm going to cut off a little bit more, because remember, we have to stitch here. So when you're building your journal, don't put everything right against the edge. It makes it very difficult to stitch up. So I always give leeway. So now I'm going to put that on the edge there, and yeah, this is perfect. See, now I've got about 1/8 of an inch there. That's what you want. And of course I have to distress the edge. And I'm just going to glue that down. So this is what I call a lazy pocket as well, because it's only got one fold in there. But you'd be surprised how much extra room you get by just doing one little fold. And this is just so that I could use up this paper. I didn't want it, you know, going back into my stash. Oh, I'm making a pile again. And let's put some glue there. And some glue there. Let's just do like so, and stick it down. Oh, let's line it up this way. Yeah. And there's a little bit off there. Can you see? Because no, nothing is ever cut straight. But I'm fine with that, because I will probably add something there. So there, makes it much firmer, gives you a pocket, and then you have this there, which you open up and write on, and then eventually we will probably make something to stick in here. That looks actually very nice. But you know, I've also got this piece left over now, also from here, which I'm thinking, how about, I think this will be a good idea. Yeah. But before I do that, I am going to distress it, and then I am going to zigzag with glue along the edge. Yeah, let's make a belly band. I mean, there's a slight, what shall I say, dent there, but again, I'm not worried, because I'm still going to want to be embellishing this, but I only do that after I've more or less put my journal together. So I slowly build my journal up bit by bit. I don't make ephemera beforehand. I do it as I go along. And I'm going to take this to my machine, which is right next to me, and I'm going to stitch a small zigzag stitch on there. It's actually a very pale blue that I've stitched it. I probably should have gone darker, but you know what? I'm not going to faff around now. So this guy, or maybe I'll put it this way. Why not? I mean, a belly band doesn't have to be in the middle every time, and I am running out of battery. So I'm going to glue this on quickly. But not in the middle. Let's do it here. There we go. Yes. You know me, I always just like to burnish it down when I glue something. And if anything comes out the sides, I clean it up. So there we go. We already have 2 pages of the higgledy-piggledy whimsical journal. And we have this guy sticking out, which I just love. And I will do something, we will do something there later. So we already have 2 pages here. And then we have this gorgeousness, which I'm not going to tackle just yet. And I just love this. I think, oh, look at this. What am I going to do with this? You see now? Oh, we have to do this one. Something with this envelope, because it actually does go. I'm just looking at the colors. This side, both sides. Both sides. So what can we do here on this envelope? Let's have a look. I'm going now, as you can see, to my envelope. And I'm trying to decide, you know, I love to do my windows in here. So what do you say? That's already open on that side. And oh, I just love these polka dots. I'm going to use these polka dots. Or do I put it on this side? Oh, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because remember I said to you we're going to have to do something here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm simply going to just glue it on here. Yeah, that's it. And why not? Yes. Let's fold it and let's make a little pocket right here. How simple and easy is that? And I think I might even just give it a little, don't even have to do that. I'm thinking, guys, I'm trying to find my punch, but I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I've got this tiny one. What if I just cut a little thingamajig out of it? Or maybe even 2. Or let's do it on this side because I don't want it right in the middle. Yeah, that'll do fine. And how simple is that? Now we're going to glue this down. So when we do, we are not going to put glue here. Otherwise you're going to stick it down onto the envelope. So we're only going to put glue. And I'm going to mark it. So let's do this. About 1/8 of a way. Okay. So I'm going to put, actually there's not much. Yeah, it's fine. And we are going to turn this into another pocket too. See that? I'm just wondering if I should distress it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah. This is going to be such a cute journal. You're going to see. Do I want lace on there? I'll figure that out later. Because you know what? Your lace, you can glue it on. And for the moment, I will just glue it on instead of stitching it on using my machine. So let's, first of all, glue our little pocket down, and the other side. And then to make this a pocket, keeping it slightly away from the spine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to glue it. I can actually glue it, you see that, all the way there and all the way there, and you'll see what I mean by that. This there and there there, and then I'm going to bring my line in slightly. Let me just see again. No, I'm just going to glue it down like so. That's fine. And of course this is not going to stay as is. We have to do something there. I'm liking it, and I mean one of these probably too wide, yeah, it can go in there. What are these ones? Just too gorgeous. It's got frogs. I have a friend who's terrified of frogs. You must see. I mean, look how gorgeous that is already, and we haven't even embellished yet, which, as I said, I always do at the very end. Now this, I think, and it's fine, I think I'm going to stitch that there with my machine again. There we go. Snip. You can leave on your threads if you want to. It's completely up to you. And I am going to, because I don't know yet what I'm going to be doing on the edge here, but so I'm just going to distress it. That's very cute. So we have oh dear. So in other words, yeah, it's perfect. And we are going to instead use this one. Okay, so I stitched up the edge there because I decided to go with that, because you know it's quite flexible now, so, because of this guy on top, see. And of course we got the pocket there, so we have pocket there now and pocket there, and it's going to look fabulous. And now we need, and I'm thinking, yeah, I quite like that. We can just add this there, very simple. Or make a little belly band there, also with a tag. Gonna have to be like a narrow tag. Yeah, very nice. Where do I put this? How about that? So we have a pocket here and a little bit of a band there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Just stress that top. I'm also putting it here. Let's do it all the way around. Now this of course is from the kit, guys, but you can just make a belly band with something from your, you know, stash. And let's do this. So I have to distress this as well. There we go. So I'm going to stick this down, glue it, and stick it. Yeah, make sure only you stick it on 3 sides, because you're going to make it into a pocket. And I'm just taking some excess glue there because I don't want it to spread, you know, inwards too much. So let's put this baby down here. You know what, I'm just thinking whether you should use this for a belly band. I'm going to use this. I mean, how nice is that? So I'm going to cut this. See how I'm changing my mind. But if you've got any glitter paper lying around, I'm looking for my big scissors. So let's cut it. Let's distress it. Because if I add this glitter paper here and there, I think it'll just make it even more fantastical. And I'm still going to put something there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And don't forget, there will be something in here. Maybe put, no, I can't put another frog there. Must be a different one. But for the moment, just to show you. Also, what I would like to do before I stitch things up with my journals is put all my ephemera inside the journal before I stitch it up to see how thick and bulky it's going to be. And then if it's going to be too thick and bulky, I will split the signature. So it's just for the moment, because it just happens to be here. You can probably put 2 in there, and we will do, this is probably too short, just to show, just as a sample to show. But I think it's going to be very nice. So we've practically done it. Of course, it needs embellishment now. But for the moment, so we already have this one here, which I'm just loving. And every time I do something, I put it back in my journal and I have a look at it. I admire it to see how it looks in tandem with the rest of the journal. So now I've got this gorgeous thing here. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet, so I'm going to leave it. But we've already done this so far. Got that. And then this is coming in here. And this, I will only put this down when I've stitched it, I think. And then I will put a pocket there to hide this. Okay. Or I could also just stick it on here. I mean, there's possibilities, you see. Stick this down here. But that won't work. Yes, it will. It will work when I come to stitch. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then I will cover this or do something on here. So guys, I'm going to leave this as it is, and then I will see you in the next video for another couple of pages. So see you guys soon. Ciao now. Bye bye.